Hey guys, Tonic here. Meat Week is upon us, and with that comes a lot of questions from newer players. This event can honestly be a little confusing at first with how much chaos is going on in the event zone, so in this video I'm going to give a general rundown of how this event works, how to complete this event, and that way you can get the most out of this Meat Week experience. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Meat Week is a limited time seasonal event in Fallout 76. This event will actually come with another event attached to it, the Primal Cuts event. These will happen every 15 minutes all around the map, but the main event is called Graham's Meat Week, which will take place every hour on the hour just south of Vault 76. When trying to find this event, you will find it right here on the map. Just kind of follow the very big cluster of players. Also, you will get a public event notification when it does start. And the same goes for the Primal Cut events. Now these events will show up on the map as well, and they will give you a notification when they do go live. They should be going live every 15 minutes, but sometimes it's give or take. Now these events will actually kind of vary the reward levels based on where you choose to do them. So I'm going to throw up a little chart on screen right now. In the easier areas of the game, you will get just a few less prime meat, and then in some areas you will get in the middle, and in some areas like the Cranberry Bog, you will get the hardest level, which will grant you the most prime meat. And with that being said, do not just try and join the highest level to get the best rewards unless you have a pretty good group of players, because they actually can get very challenging, as you can see right here. Now to actually complete these smaller events, all you have to do is go down there and beat on one of these drums. This will attract some animals your way. You can fight these animals in 3 different waves. Then at the very end, a big prime beast will come. Once you take down that prime beast, you will get some prime meat, and that you can use at the cookout. You can complete them relatively quick, usually around 5 to 10 minutes is what I do for them, and that is just kind of solo, but if you do have a group, they can go much faster. The last boss in the Forest Region event was an albino Deathclaw. After defeating him, I did get 3 prime meat as well as 2 treasury notes, so if you do want to do some treasury note farming, these events are really great for it. Now completing these smaller Primal Cut events are not necessary for completing the Meat Week event. You actually do not even need prime meat. All it does is give you some legendary script for the ones that you turn in. So when it actually does come time for Meat Week, there is a plethora of activities that you can do in this area to help this cook go successfully. You can spin these cooking machines, you can bang on some drums to make some music, you can turn in some meat or greens to Grahm, you can also clean up Charlie's mess, feed Charlie, make some wood for the fires. There is so much that you can do with these events, so I'm going to try and complete one and do as many activities as I can just to kind of show you a general gist on how they work. So here we are at the Meat Week, and there are a ton of people here, as there will be at most that you go to. And as you see, there is a little bit of a timer delay there, so when the event actually does start, I believe it's a minute that you have to wait for. So for the tasks, like I said earlier, you can donate some greens by just going and finding these plants everywhere. You can shoot some animals and give them their meat. You can go and spin them, but it looks like we already have some people doing that. Same with the drums, it looks like those are all filled up. And then also you can clean up some of Charlie's dung. You can go and feed her right here by making some feed when the event starts. And it looks like we're about to start, so let's get going. So here we go, you can donate your feed right here. Also, she will start spawning some little dung piles that we can't clean up, but it looks like someone is already trying to do that. So we're gonna go get some greens. Here we can get some greens. We can also shoot this opossum. Get some critter chunks. Get this squirrel here too. And then I think there should be some more greens around here, yep. These will spawn randomly in different areas each time, but once you kind of do this a few times, you will know where most of the spawns are. So here we can go and donate our greens. We can donate our meat right here. We can go over to Charlie and collect one of her stinky piles. We can go over here and extinguish these fires. These fires will happen as well around these little fire areas. You do want to try and extinguish them as fast as you can. Also, we can try and collect some wood for the fire, but I think I already did collect most of this from previous events. So yeah, there's really no wood that I can go around and grab, but there are some greens over here, so I will go grab them. There is actually 2 logs, so we can donate some wood and greens. This is kind of what you want to do. You just kind of want to run around and just grab whatever you can, because there is a ton of other people doing it as well, so you don't really have to be dedicated to just one job. Also, when you do have your prime meat, you can add it right here, and this will grant you some legendary script like that. So we can also keep looking for some greens. There's a fire right there next to the cooking stations. I like to look for the greens because not too many players do it, because it is kind of a tougher challenge compared to a lot of the others because they blend in. It's still not tough by any means, but it's just a lot of people tend to avoid that one. And there we go, the event is complete. And so there you have it, another complete Meat Week. They are very easy events, very quick to complete, and They honestly are not very hard at all. I've never seen one fail before. I don't even know if they can fail. I would assume so. Maybe if you're trying to solo it, maybe the fires can get out of control or something. I've never personally seen it, but again, it is just a very quick and easy event. So if you are a newer player, do not be stressed out about going to these and feeling like you're not helping. Even just doing the smallest task is helping a lot. So I really hope that this video helped you understand Meat Week a bit better. It is a very fun event and there's just so much there to do. So get out there, have some fun, and I'll see you at the next Meat Week. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it, and as always, a massive thank you to all the channel members: Robert Kennard, Esdeath93, Joshua Grahm, Lanthar, Anna Reestes, Fallout McFly, Captain Awesome, Citizen Girl, Chad of Fallout 76 Podcast, Heather Henderson, Yosevated, Patrick Ruda, 23 Icefire, Jay Smith, Argent Deer, Bowser Double Frang, Ice Cream Manny, Chris Decker, Theodore, Digital Aardvark, Lone Samurai OG, Dathan Gaming, Christy Mullen Schwitz. You guys are amazing, I love you guys, and have a great day.